posting photos of my setup on Instagram as stories because why not? And a lot of people have been questioning me, how did you get that? And give me a studio tour. That is nice, and I was actually planning on doing that, but then I looked at the other side. A lot more people were actually asking me, why do you need to buy that? Why do you need to have this light? Why do you need to have this lens? Why do you need to have this mic? Why do you need to have the setup? Why do you need to do the things you do? So I've reached the consensus that general people don't understand why we do the certain things we do. I mean, it's not their fault. They're not interested in this. But for those who might be interested in this, I'm doing this to make sure that I reach that one person. So I'm going to end all misconceptions here and I'm going to give straight facts. Why do we need to set up lights and how to get the best image you can out of the devices you have? Let's check it out. So the first step to achieving cinematic imagery is composition. You don't want to compose your images head-on, straight, which is boring, and everybody does that. So you want to compose yourself somewhere according to rule of thirds or the golden spiral or something like that. Just don't compose yourself head-on. That'll be boring because everybody else does that, and you don't want to do something because everybody else does that. You have to be original because in making videos, originality is key. Second of all, you have to learn how to control the light in a scene. Right now, this scene does not look professional because of the sun which is blasting on my face right now. So the thing is, with video, you're capturing the light in a scene. So unless and until you know how to control the light in a scene, you are going to end up with an inferior image. That is why big film sets and even short indie movie sets spend most of the time on lighting, because that is what makes the image cinematic. Next is actually content, which is supposed to be first, but I'm mentioning this now because I kind of forgot to, but content is key. If you don't have something to say about a topic, then don't make a video about it because you're just going to waste your time, waste the viewer's time, and you're going to lose audience. Don't make a video unless you have something to say about it. For that, you have to make your videos short and crisp. And for that, you have to learn editing, basic editing, like just jump cuts, basic editing. But Pranav, are you asking me to go through a film school to learn composition, lighting, editing, and then make videos just for a YouTube channel hobby? No. Are you asking me to go and study a 700-page book just to learn this? No. There are simple tips which you can apply to every video you take, even home videos, normal videos you take for fun, and even YouTube videos, which these tips I'm going to tell you are universal and are very helpful. And I'll show you what changes they make right now, back in the studio. So I had already mentioned about composition on the terrace up there. Just don't frame centrally, because everybody else frames their subject in the middle of the frame. So all visual frames start to become boring. The moment you start framing off center, the entire frame just becomes more interesting and cinematic, and you don't end up boring your viewers. This does not cost money. All you have to do is just move the camera slightly off axis or move yourself slightly off axis. This will help greatly improve the cinematic appearance of your videos. I'm using the word cinematic loosely here. A lot of movies have central framing because of certain emotions, but for general talking head YouTube videos, I'd suggest not having central framing just to give us an interesting visual frame for the viewer to look at. Also, while taking care of framing, make sure that you have some headroom and some eye room. Make sure you have eye level framing, but slightly off center. That will make your visual frame very interesting and also not boring, so that people might get intrigued by the videos you create. Next comes audio. Audio is very important for videos. A lot of people don't recognize this, but audio is more than half of video. Nowadays, our social media platforms compress both video and audio, but they compress audio in a much more efficient way, in such a way that you don't even listen. You can't even hear the difference. Video compression, you can see the color artifacts, banding, and other things, but for audio compression, you don't even see the difference in the audio. I mean, you don't even hear the difference. So if we don't have good audio, then you're missing out of more than 50% of the video you're creating, because you need to have good audio while delivering for a social media platform. So suggest investing in cheap mics like the lavalier mic or a shotgun mic if you fancy yourself a bit better audio quality. So invest in audio, or at least try to go to a room where it is kind of silent so that you get the best audio you can. Next comes lighting. You are capturing the light when you're making videos, so you have to have good lighting. But not everybody has the time and the means to go and buy actual video lights or even any light of some sort. And not everybody has the place to set up lights, have a studio, and call it a day. No. We all are limited by different means, and we just have to find the way to extract the most we can out of the things we have. There's two kinds of lights. There's hard light sources and there's soft light sources. Hard light sources cast stencil-like shadows on subjects that they hit on. For evoking certain emotions like grunginess or dirtiness, you can use hard lighting. But for flattering subjects, for talking in YouTube videos, you want yourself to look your best. So you need to have soft lighting. But not everybody has access to a softbox or any kind of professional studio lighting setup every time they make a video. But we all have access to a soft light source. The sun. It is big, it is pretty soft. All you do is sit next to a window or even remotely close to a window, and your frames will look visually interesting and you will look flattering. So don't frame head on center. Do not frame higher or lower than your eye level. Sit next to a window and also take care of your audio. And these are the simple steps you can do to elevate your videos. These do not just apply to short films, YouTube videos. These can apply to even home videos. Dark home videos, just too bad. Dark and noisy home videos. So you can always make better videos by just following these steps. And you can elevate these even better if you follow certain rules of video editing and edit your home videos or YouTube videos. But that is a topic for another day, and that is a video all by itself. So these are the tips I just mentioned. And then Happy New Year! I forgot to mention this. This year, 2020, we are going to grind the hell out of this year, make as much videos as I can, starting from April. So thanks for watching. I am Pranav, this is my channel, and see you in the next video.
Recently, I have been posting photos of my setup on Instagram,